Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel, Paranormal Oracle, and welcome to your reading for December 2021. This is for Gemini sun sign, moon sign, ascendant. This is for Gemini. You may be cross-watching for a Gemini. So as normal, I channeled a message for you from the universe, and we're going to clarify that message with 3 cards. This is for December of 2021 specifically. However, if you're listening to this at any other time and it resonates, go for it. There is no time. Time is a construct of humanity. It keeps us from getting too confused by life. Keeps things going in a linear fashion because that's what's called for in this reality. But in general, time, I learned through my own near-death experience that time does not exist in the way we perceive it. It's just a way of experiencing things. It's a tool. At any rate, I digress. Here we go, Gemini. Gemini, you will find yourself caught up in a swiftness of events that at times may feel like a tidal wave of issues needing your attention. Going to be busy, Gemini. This is a month wherein you may also find you are suddenly needed by many people in your social circle. There's difficulty in disengaging from a circumstance, a person, or people at this time. Much of this has to do with timing and can best be dealt with postponing any decisions relating to issues around decision-making until January. Despite a cascading rush of events and distractions at the beginning of the month, the second half will find you much more at peace. Well, that's good to hear, huh, Gemini? It sounds like you're going to be very, very busy. It's interesting that time came up so early in your reading. I feel as though you're going to feel really, really, really pushed and crushed for time. Step back. It's just not that important. It's just not to the point where you need to stress yourself out, which I do feel the beginning of this month is going to look very, very scary, crazy for you. I feel like you're going to have pressures coming at you from so many different sources, like even people, situations and circumstances that you would never have anticipated. So I do feel like you're going to have a rough go the first couple of weeks of December. And I'm really sorry about that, Gemini. But I know you can handle it. I know you can get through it. And let's see what the universe and the cards say in terms of some support for this, in terms of clarifying further the meaning of this channeling for you. Let's see. All right, so the first card, negative intentions. This, for me, what this card means is heads up. Somebody around you has some kind of negative intentions. Now, it may not be specifically somebody against you, and I'm definitely not getting that. Like there's not somebody who's trying to backstab you or anything. What I'm getting in terms of your reading right now, Gemini, is it feels as though there's somebody in your life who's just plain negative. They're just plain negative. And it's adding to this angst that you're feeling this first couple of weeks of December. Okay, so in this, now going back to here, there's difficulty in disengaging from a circumstance, a person, or people at this time. I feel that that's what they're talking about here. Somebody in your world is having this negative effect on you because they can't seem to rise above their own negativity. It's an ego defense for them. But you need to separate yourself from this person's point of view. Not saying from the person, but from their point of view, because I feel that it's starting to drag you down. And it's having a really, for some reason, the beginning of December, it feels as though it's going to have a real profound effect on you. I'm not really sure why that is. It almost feels like there's something going on with you and this person, and they're just dragging the whole thing down. Like it would be okay, except they're dragging the whole thing down. Okay. So to further clarify, establish order. Organize your surroundings and your thoughts. One of the happiest cards, I think. And, this is about the material world and the and how you think about the material world, how you think about what you're doing every day. Organize yourself, particularly in terms of how you're going to deal with this negative person, their negativity. Have a plan. Come up with a plan. Don't just let it keep draining you day after day after day after day after day. Come up with a plan. When she or she says this is how I plan to respond. Beginning tomorrow, I'm going to attack this in a completely different way. And establish order. Organize your surroundings. That will help you stay on top of things this month, where you feel as though everybody's pulling at you. Have a plan. Write things down. Sit down and write down the things you need to do. Prioritize them. There's probably a lot of stuff you can just chuck out the window that doesn't need to get done. Certainly doesn't need to get done now. Can get done later in the month or next month, or maybe not even at all by you. Maybe this is about delegating, giving somebody else some of the weight that you've been dealing with. Okay, so let's get to a third card to clarify the universe's advice for you. Okay. And Gemini, I really want to thank you for being here. I really appreciate the support. I would be very, very happy if you would give me a thumbs up, if you would subscribe to my channel, and please, please, please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. So your third card from the universe is one of my favorites and one of the first cards I worked on in channeling this deck. Someone on the other side is seeking contact. For me, this means either a deceased loved one, spirit guide, guardian angel. Somebody is trying to show you that they're on your side. They're helping pull you through this difficult, kind of confusing time. Rely on them. Rely on them. Know that they're there for you. This card doesn't come up that often. So it's important that you know that they are there for you and trying to help you, okay? So dispense with the negativity, dispense with picking up somebody else's negativity. I think a lot of Geminis are empaths, and so you're going to pick up on somebody else's negativity and feel like it's your own. Don't buy into that, Gemini. And with that, I hope that you have a wonderful December. I know the first 2 weeks may be a little rough, but after that, things are going to be great for you. Thank you, Gemini. Have a wonderful December. Bye.